This is Entrepreneurs Get Visible, the podcast for people who want more impact, influence, and income. I'm Anna Parker-Naples, and I'll be sharing with you proven methods from leading entrepreneurs that help you get visible as an authority in your field. Because anything's possible when you get visible. Let's talk about lead magnets. Do you have a lead magnet that is actually working for your business to generate good quality leads that then become proposals, that then become sales? Are you using lots of different lead magnets to entice your audience and keep them warm, keep them nurtured, keep them seeing and understanding and remembering that you are the expert at what you do? At any given time in my business, we have several lead magnets that are working in different ways. And I'm going to be sharing some of those strategies with you today. First of all, though, if maybe you created a lead magnet a couple of years ago and you've sort of not done anything with it since, I want you to go back to basics and think, is it good enough? Is it actually something that is valuable and useful, implementable, and savable so that they return to it over and over and over again as something that is going to be of use to them, is going to be of some level of value that they think, well, how are they giving this away for free? How are they doing this? Because when you can wow people with the amount of depth of free content, then instead of it being that you're giving everything away, people are much more trusting of you and your ability. And yes, not everybody that you give free lead magnets to is going to become a client. It doesn't work that way. But the more people you can reach with your free content, the more people are bought into the fact you are an expert. And over time, this then becomes something that allows you to have much more profit in your business. Is your lead magnet good enough? Is the branding on point? Is it something that if you looked at it, you think this person is professional and experienced and definitely good at all they do? Their design is on point. The information that they share is on point. Is that lead magnet positioning you and your brand in the most favourable light? Is it up to date? Has it got all of your recent achievements and PR and brand associations on it? Is it actually demonstrating the services and offers that you now have? I think so many people let their lead magnets go stale. Is there on that lead magnet a little bit about you that entices someone to be curious about working with you? And importantly, is there a call to action at the end or built into that lead magnet that people are clear what their next step is? They've got the lead magnet, they're probably going straight into your funnel and they're going to get your emails. But what else are you asking of them? It's too early to ask for the sale, but you might want to position your product. You may want to drive them to your Facebook community. You may want to ask them to reach out to you on a particular social platform. But if you don't ask for that, they won't come and give you that response, that feedback, that interaction. So now I want to share with you some ways that you can use your lead magnet above and beyond having it as a resource, as a free resource on your website, which is important, by the way. You do want to make sure that you have it in a resource section on your header and your menu header on your website. You do want to make sure that you've got at least one pop-up on your website so that you are engaging and re-enticing people to stay on the page, so that you are making the most of the traffic that's already landed on your website. You can use your lead magnet in DMs to give extra value when you're in conversations with somebody. You can use it when somebody arrives at your Facebook group and requests access. At that point, you can say, look, you can have this useful, valuable piece of learning that I have for you for free in exchange for your email address. So that's one way to do it and get that out there. You can also in your Facebook group use a hand raiser technique where you say, I've created such and such that gives you this result. Let me know by commenting below that you want it, or let me know in the DMs. In fact, a comment would be better because then you're engaging more and more people to want it. Sometimes people sit on the edge of something, and then when they see there's a popular response, they join in as well. On podcasts, on your own podcast, in the body of your content, in your call to action at the end, in your outro, much like we do on my podcasts, there's usually a lead magnet that we have there. We have a freebie to entice you with. You can use this when you are a podcast guest, as long as the topic that you have shared is of value and relevant to the lead magnet that you're going to then offer. You can use this when you're invited to be a guest expert in somebody's group. Most of the time, it's not okay to sell or position your products in that arena, but you are often allowed and encouraged to share your free thing. Of course, you can create paid ads for these, and obviously, a lot of people are using Facebook for ads, but have you considered doing this over on Twitter? Have you considered it on LinkedIn? Even on TikTok? So think about where that lead magnet can do the most work for you. Where can it do more and more work for you? Pinterest is another option to consider, particularly if you're tying it into a blog or a podcast episode show notes, and the freebie is attached to that as well. So I hope that this has given you some food for thought about what to do with your lead magnets and whether the ones you have at the moment are being utilised to their full capability. We all want traffic. We all want leads. Without leads, your business will not grow. It will not thrive. It will not flourish. So what are you doing to attract and magnetize those potential clients who need your help to you? Because that is actually what a lead magnet is for. I'd love to hear from you to let me know exactly what you're doing with your lead magnet, and if this specific episode has encouraged you to go out and think about how you can make the most from what you've already got. Or is it time that you created something new?
Thank you for listening to Entrepreneurs Get Visible. To get your free checklist on how to raise your profile and to find out about our community, go to annaparkernaples.co.uk/get visible.